What up? This is Phoenix Rising here, and this is going to be a first to 5 with Keith B. Met him on the Michigan FGC Discord. We played a first to 5 Asuka versus Akuma before this, and so he said that Ling's players are rare in Michigan, and so I said, okay, well, can fight. So here I just want to go back because I was talking, and so I open with Rain Dance stance. I normally open with Rain Dance stance to see how people respond to it, and so he hits me with a Hurricane Kick. I'm going to get hit with a lot of Hurricane Kicks. I got hit with a lot of Hurricane Kicks when I played as Asuka in the previous first to 5. I'll upload that separately, but I haven't played Street Fighter since Third Strike, so in Akuma's, I'm accustomed to playing against them, but I don't know all the ins and outs, so I fail to duck them a lot. In fact, he uses them to restrict my movement, and so I get hit with it here instantly. And so he's also, because I'm accustomed to playing Akuma, there goes that low sweep. He's going to have me ducking a lot. See, he's using a Hurricane Kick to keep me from moving. And he hits me with a launcher because I'm ducking, looking for that sweep, or looking for that low kick that starts off a combo. And so I continue to get hit with either the Hurricane Kick when I'm trying to sidestep him or move around, or I get hit with the low sweep, which I might try to duck and block. This is a poor whiff punish. I should be launching him, but here I am with a, as they call it, a dick jab, because I'm already ducking. He's already conditioned me. See, there goes that low kick I'm trying to block. And that's me trying to move in the middle of a Hurricane Kick again. And that's that low kick that he's training me to duck so he can launch me with a mid. Instant Hurricane Kick again. See, I ducked one low that time, but he was already in motion, and so Akuma, you have to do special things too. There he is again. I'm just trying to avoid the offense staying on the ground. See, the only reason why I knew to duck, because he has this pattern where he does the kick, fireball, EX charge, and then there's this overhead swing. I was already prepared for it. And so then he throws out the dragon punch, and so I end up launching him on the whiff, which I should have done at the start of the round. And so I'm going to get hit with a lot of instant dragon punches on wake up, which disrupts my offense as a Ling player because I want a running 3. But he knocks me out of it a lot. I'm going to end the round with this rage drive here. So now I Phoenix stance to start the round because I think he's going to try the Hurricane Kick, which he does, and I'm late with the punish, and he blocks it. Now this is safe on block, okay? But look what happens next. I'm duck. I duck, and he gets that launcher because I'm conditioned to duck. See, here I am ducking. I'm anticipating the low sweep, and he goes with the mid. So in that situation, I have to decide if getting low swept and then attempting to block the rest of his offense is a better option than getting a full launch. Because here I am on the ground anyway, now, even after taking all the damage from the launch, the combo. And so he still has an offensive position here, which he continues his offense unabated. That's a missed throw. And if Ling's while standing punishment, if she had a better while standing, I don't do a lot of while standing 2s, so that's my fault. If she had better launchers while standing, he would have been up in the air. Like if I were Asuka, that's a while rising 3 when he whiffs that throw attempt. So here I'm going to Cali roll, but I'm already doing the Ryu kick from this distance because I could dodge under that fireball, but I'm anticipating that he's going to try to do a low sweep or something like that, so I do it early and I'm eating this fireball, which isn't too bad. So I'm anticipating a fireball, so that's why I do, I think it's called Starfall, up forward 3+4. So that lets him know that I do have a move that I can close the distance on. Here I just get lucky with 4 tilde 3. And there I am with my offense. So the last time he knocked me out of a while running 3. This time I just walk up to him in Phoenix stance, and I end up eating a Dragon Punch. 2 times in a row. That's a 3-hit string that I'm not familiar with, so he's going to get me with that a couple times because I've never seen it before. I have seen Akumas hit me with instant Dragon Punches, and so in the next set of rounds, I'm going to adjust to that. So now I'm trying to sidestep his aerial stuff, and that's when he the first time I start sidestepping all his aerial flips, he brings out the hurricane kick, right? Let's roll that back. He notices. That's a good adjustment on both of our parts, I think. So he's doing that flipping stuff to get into me. And so now I start stepping, right? He notices that I start stepping at stuff, and now he hears the long distance hurricane kick. Again, if I'm ducking this and punishing properly, he wouldn't have that either. So I block it, and I punish this. Now, I'm not sure if it's an online thing or what. I mean, you see we have ultra good connection. I usually have great connection with everyone. I don't struggle with connections online. And I punish this with 3 for a full juggle. I'm going to block that hurricane kick later and try 3, and he ends up blocking it, so I don't know if that's an issue or not. There goes another instant Dragon Punch punishment for me being an Art of Phoenix on Wake Up, which I usually do against other people, and it works, but not against him. So I don't block instead of ducking, because remember, I'm ducking those mids. See, I start ducking, and then I stand up, and then he's late with the mid. He saw me ducking, and he's late this time. But I guess he cancels that into other offense. So then he goes to a low sweep that I don't want, that he's trained me to duck, but instead a hop kick. So I'm starting to catch on. Except that while running 3 again, I'm still eating. While running 3 is such a key component to my offense after a knockdown that I'm going to eat a lot of Dragon Punches in this set. And I just need to learn against this guy. I'm not going to be able to, while running 3, to get back in on my opponent after a combo knockdown. It's just not happening. It was that long range knockdown that I don't like. So I'm trying to get in on him. The round should be over now, but that's a failed input. That should have been forward 3+4. Every Ling knows that. I'm going to end up winning this round, but it should have been over. Like in that scramble, you just gotta, that low health scramble up here, you just gotta be able to lock it in. I mean, I managed to get it back, but like against, you know, competition in the blues and onward ranks, I'm probably not going to be able to afford that mistake. So here I am now, trying to figure out how to get in on him without eating a Dragon Punch, and I end up whiffing AOP 1+2, and then he just gets right to it. Hold on, am I going too far? Yep, I whiff. Let's see what happens. Yep, I just eat it. Now I'm backdashing, not knowing what to do, and I just end up eating that mid. Yeah, I'm not a Korean backdasher. So yeah, you just saw it. So typically, he does this kick fireball thing, and then I duck. Even, you know, I duck that, but I get hit with the overhead blow now, the crush blow. So I'm not sure if I normally block that and don't get hit or what. And so here he is with the full-on Akuma offense. You know what's funny? What's funny is that 3+4 hop kick thing, recovery kick that I do. I've been playing Tekken since Tekken 1. And I almost never do this. Like, I didn't even know what the command was for real until a couple weeks ago. So I'm like, all right, this dude has an oppressive offense. When I'm doing running 3, that's what I usually get hit with. I usually get hit with that when I'm doing running 3, not dragon punches. But here I hang around because I'm trying to pick him up with 4-4-3, and he's gonna instant dragon punch me in the round. So even though Akumas are rare, I played against a lot of them when I was going through like the gold rank, so I'm accustomed to what they typically like to do. It's been a long time since I've played against one, a few months. This one is a particularly aggressive offensively, and so I'm just gonna have to adjust. Which means I like to have some other offense, and that's another thing. Infinite stages. A lot of people like to pick these infinite stages, which is interesting because there's not a lot of Korean backdashing going on here. People play defensively. So now I Phoenix stance again, open this round, and we both end up whiffing each other. So I Phoenix. He naturally hurricane kicks as soon as he sees me move. And now here we are whiffing. So I don't know why I did oh, I know why I did up forward or down forward too. Sometimes I throw that out there to see how they're gonna respond to it, because it's not a move that a lot of Lings do outside of combos. I don't know why I get him with 3 though. He just gets caught pressing a button that's slower than mine. So this time, instead of running 3 or Phoenix, I do up back 3+4, which is a move that a lot of Lings claim that they don't like. I like it because it crushes lows, which he hasn't been doing lows. And it's also a good move that I think that a lot of people don't know how to respond to because they don't see it very often. I'm successful there. And this time he tries that hop kick because he's getting beat down offensively, and I crush it with up forward 1+2, which is another move that that a lot of Lings do like that I don't use very often. So here I throw it out there. See, he's trying. This is the while running 3s. Now I don't know why he stops doing dragon punches, but he tries this instead. But I'm already about to smack this down. I tried side step forward to get in on him because it's like the longest range move Ling has. It misses, I eat a fireball, and so I'm anticipating another fireball, so I do Starfall again. I think I get floated from trying to do it, starting around a hop kick. So now I know that that mid that he does to try to launch me when I'm ducking gives me back 4-4, which is one of my favorite moves in Ling's arsenal. It's not a popular move among a lot of Ling players because, you know, it has a variable, you know, within plus or minus 1 or 2 frames. But I like it simply because it gives me a free forward 3. Like that. Like if anybody gets hit with back 4-4 and they press any button, I wish I had an expanded menu. It'd be easier to do this. Yeah, so when you do back 4-4, if they press anything while you're doing forward 4-3, they're going to get counter hitted. And so it's one of the core features of my offense as well, back 4-4. Now they can duck the second one, but at my ranks, I don't see very many people doing it. And so now I can either do Rain Dance 4, or I can do down +4, which I opt for down +4, and I get the 4-4-3 +4, which I should have gotten before. He punished me with the Dragon Punch, rightfully so. I come in with a high instead of like a mid. And see, if Ling in the first of 5 that I play against him before with Asuka, He's getting launched. He's getting launched for that low kick that I'm about to block. That's a Wild Rising 3 with Asuka right there. And I'll upload that video too, but I'm not going to commentate on it. But that's a launch. That's a launch if I'm Asuka right now. But with Ling, I have to settle for while standing 4. Because her, there I am, instant Dragon Punch again. I'm going to eat a lot of those, like I said. This is just Akuma stuff, breaking frames and stuff. And then in return, I get Ling things. So in that sequence, Akuma still gets to go. It's still his turn. I guess that's safe. I don't know. And I end up hitting a Dragon Punch and a throw. And so here, I return the favor, somehow crushing that low with a forward roll. This should be 3+4, but Lings typically don't do the roll forward 3+4. But it would have been an awesome round in there, right? But I usually end rounds with down 3-4. That would have been a great clipped video, I guess. Here I am. He's using the hurricane kick to suppress my offense. And now I'm sidestep 3ing it, trying to see if I can clip him. Trying to establish my offense again. He Dragon Punches me out of the rain dance down 4. I whiffed that. Should have eaten it. I ducked that again. Next time, instead of down rain dance down 4, I do rain dance down 3, and it clips him. It's faster. So that's the reason why I'm able to hit him. Right here. He doesn't do a Dragon Punch either, which I imagine is a lot faster than whatever he's trying to do. Catches me ducking again. Well, this looks like the first 2 hits of that 3-hit string that I don't normally see. Another hurricane kick. I punish it with 3 like I did the previous set or previous round, first round. He whiffs the hurricane, the Dragon Punch. I punish it, but not optimally. It should be a launch punish. Here we go again. Remember previous rounds where he's doing those lows to close in? I hop kick it. See, that's not the optimum punish for that Dragon Punch. So now I see him doing the low again. A low again. He tries another low, but I don't think that's the sweep. I think that was a left. I think that was a 3, down 3. But I hop kick punish it anyway. And now I bait. Finally, I bait the Dragon Punch. He's accustomed to me running 3 or doing something. So he burns some EX meter to pop me in the face. But I'm like, not so fast. I said 638. So let's go back a little bit. I get the knockdown. I come in. He's already doing the command. I still don't punish this optimally. I get the spin. There should be a down forward 2 tilde 1. But I'll fix that eventually. And then I do the wild running 3. So that's what happens in that sequence. He's expecting the wild running 3 right here. He burns some EX meter to get me. And this time I get the wild running 3 after he doesn't have meter, which he could still do a Dragon Punch. He's been doing it before. But there he's dazzled, I guess. Because he saw that I didn't come in to eat the first Dragon Punch. So he's like, okay, he's finally learned his lesson. Nope, I have not. Here comes another running 3. Off axis and everything. I wish there were better. So I'm recording OBS and this is VLC that I'm playing with. There should be better options. I can do it like this. This gives me a longer bar. So now I got the counter hit. Instead of doing down 4, trying to see if I can get him to eat something bigger. He doesn't fall for it, so I spin out of it. See, that's safe. And see, that's what I was doing last time. I forget what happened. Let's see, we're at 753 right now. What was that last time? I wish I could thread mark, because there was a time where I do the Art of Phoenix down 1+2, and he blocks it, and I eat a punish. This time I do it, and he whiffs the punish that I was expecting. I guess my backdash a little better, or was it that I tried to duck? Yeah, I just tried to duck. So this time I backdash. This is the first time in the reset that Art of Phoenix 4/3, which is the move that so many people hate, and he blocks it instantly. Now I had been trying to set that up too with Art of Phoenix 1+2 to say, hey, you want to block when you see me in Art of Phoenix, you want to block mid, dude. But no, he ducks that anyway, so I'll have to make note of that. And so here I catch him with offense. So like I said in the previous set, I'm trying to sidestep this right here, anticipating and sidestepping it. So by the time he comes down, my juggle's already in effect. So there goes that big meaty sidestep 3 that Ling players be telling me not to do. A little hypnotist, but it's an infinite stage, so he's just backdashing. I'm not trying to get hit. There we go. We're gonna get back into the round with those lows. So the spin is a sidestep, so that's how I get out of that. He gets caught pressing buttons here. So I'm going to punish him with my Rage Art, because I know he's going to come in and try to end the round. Which I don't think is a benefit Akuma has, because his Rage Art is a Raging Demon. You got to press buttons to do that. For some reason I missed the 3. So remember, up to this point I've been punishing that with 3. He blocks it this time. So I don't know if 3 is a proper punish, or I'm just late with the input. I'm confused here. Maybe an Akuma player or something like that, somebody who's a frames expert. I don't know. I don't know. But I'm still not ducking it, right? So now I'm adjusting again my rush offense. Down forward 2/1. I haven't used it very often in this set. But there it is. There I am dodging the missing the 4 at the end of that. So now I'm doing Ling things, taking advantage of the infinite stage, trying to get him to come to me. And then I go with something simple to end the round. So that's actually a move I have not seen before. And it hurt. Like, I'm like, dude, where you come with this Julia style Art of Phoenix crushing move? So here's my Art of Phoenix. I'm looking for the hurricane kick. And there he is. He's gonna crush it with that sparkly stuff. That's another move that Akuma has that I have not seen before I played this dude. And here's with the oppressive offense. I can't get out of it. So I eat the 7 golden letters. Like, let's go back. That was a fast round. I'm still dazed by this move I had not seen before. It's a counter hit too, because I'm trying to do something. Probably a 4/3. So that's the first combo. I eat that because I'm grounded. I'm still grounded. I try to duck, and so he does something safer instead of launches me. See, he does it twice in a row. I guess it's safe. Burns meter to keep the offense going. I mean, I guess it's a smart usage of offense, because I'm completely on my heels that entire round. See, I try to punish it again with 3, but it's not working. So I guess it's not a true punish. I just got lucky those first 2 times, or 3 times, or however many it was. We're gonna see a oppressive offense again. Hold on. Alright, I'm recovering from a cold, so I get a coughing fits every now and then. So these burning meter, trying to keep that offense up. I do the Art of Phoenix down 1+2, still doesn't launch. But at the beginning, notice at the beginning of the hurricane kick, I think this is when I noticed that I can actually duck it, because I stand up to block it. There goes Art of Phoenix, 4-3, eating a dragon punch. This time he waits because he ate that rage jar at the last round, remember? Last round, he tries to come in, press buttons, and I say, no, it's not your turn. Look at this. That's a full second of inaction against an Akuma who did nothing but press buttons against me the previous round, right? So that's him, you know, paying attention. So now I adjust my punish, which 3. See, here's the thing. I don't commit a lot of brain memory to frames, but I do know 3 is the next step up from back 4-4 in terms of juicy punishes, right? So it's like Ling's punishes are 1 down 2, forward 1+2, back 4-4, and then you start getting to your launches with like 3, with down forward 2-1. I know that. I know the hierarchy. So now that 3 is no longer working against Hurricane Kick, maybe it never was supposed to. Now I'm back to back 4-4, which, as I said before, I try to do forward 4-3 after every time. This is a failed input. That's supposed to be forward 4-3, not forward 3. But it hits him anyway because I have freight advantage. And here goes an old-fashioned rage drive setup. The old down forward 1. He tries to do something not fast enough. I think it looks like it's crouching, like he's doing a dragon punch. Yeah, he's trying to. I think he's trying to do a dragon punch, but I beat him to it. So that round was mostly me adjusting to the hurricane kicks, knowing he's going to try to punish me for coming in with them. Me also walking into less dragon punches on wake up, and like Art of Phoenix offense is pretty much out of the question right now because he crushes all of it. The only thing I've been able to get away with are Art of Phoenix down 1+2, but he's blocked those. But I do it anyway to keep him honest. How we start this round? Okay, I think I start that round trying to force some offense with 4-4-1. I notice I haven't done any of the 4-4-1 series stuff. So this time he whiffs, and I missed the juggle. It happens sometimes. Now we're doing Ling things. Here we go. Now this is the kind of offense I'm accustomed to doing. I missed that, unfortunate. So I'm not accustomed to playing these first to 10s, first to 5 death matches on Infinite Stage where the guy picks this stage over and over. Or he picks this stage and we just rematch. So in this situation, I should have rain danced 4. Like a Ling player probably sees this, or a Ling player will see this. Be like, look, you got him to whiff. There's a 4. This is rain dance 4 right here, all over it. But I typically don't do this spinaroonie stuff. I'm usually all up in people's face, so I'm usually not backing up. But so that's something I'll have to get better at doing and reading. So instead, I do forward 3+4 to try to get frame advantage on block. And then he tries to press something. So now I'm finally getting my forward 4-3 offense. He looks like he's late with that dragon punch. I don't know if that's what's trying to, what he's trying to, well, yeah, it looks like he starts the frame for the dragon punch. I don't know why this is the first time I'm able to land that in, what is this, 1, 2, 3 matches? But here we go, finally it's my turn. And I whiff all of that. And I don't know what I'm doing right now. But yeah, sometimes I do the back 3+4 just to freeze people up. And so now he's waiting. He's like, I don't even have rage art. Usually he's like flipping in the air and dive kicking me and all that kind of stuff. He's being very patient now. Lessons learned, patience. But he still tries that down sweep, which I punish. Like I said before, if I'm Asuka, which I was in the previous 5 matches, that's a launch. But I have to settle for a while standing 4 because Ling's launch, Ling's ducking launch is pathetic. It's a hop kick, which I don't have the muscle memory for. That's something I have to work on. Here we go, Art of Phoenix for the hurricane kick, and 1+2 since he doesn't let me do 4-3. So Art of Phoenix in his face again. Let's see what happens. Finally, so he. I don't know why he doesn't dragon. He's not dragon punching anymore. I don't know what happened. He's afraid of whiffing them, but I guess me not rushing him anymore. I don't know what it is, but he stops doing it. Maybe that's something he'll have to answer when he sees this video, why he's not dragon punching me like he was before. So I come up, I whiff the running 3. Isn't that what happens? Yeah, I whiff it, but he doesn't punish it because Ling things. And so we stand there. It's 58 seconds. A second ticks before either of us decide to do anything. And so here comes his crusher from the previous set, which ended up being a perfect, right? But I finally hit him with down 1+2 because of conditioning. And there goes the dragon punch. He's like, oh, well, I don't want any more of that offense. And so, am I going to punish this properly? No, I don't. But I punish it. And there I am trying to get the Rain Dance 4 inappropriately, like unearned. Yeah, I whiffed that. Pretty cool looking punish he has that I've not seen before. I've seen him do that at the end of combos, but I've never seen it before playing him. And so here I am on the wrong side of things with his rage. He's doing all the damage now. And there goes my round ender. So I eat that because, you know, I forget that hurricane kicks have priority. I'm still eating them. So now he's in his offense. Here's a 3-hit string that I said I hadn't seen before. I eat another one. Eat another hurricane kick because they're working, right? A round full of hurricane kicks to disrupt me. So I eat a whole bunch of hurricane kicks because I have yet to punish them properly. I mean, I did the back 4-4, and here it comes again, right? If it's working, why stop? And here I am sidestepping it, or trying to again, and I eat it. So now I back 4-4 it. Am I going to do a 4-4-3 properly? Yes. And now I get the launch. Like I said, I like back 4-4, especially as a punish, because you get 4-4-3 for free if they try anything. And then you're in Rain Dance to end, and then you can do your Cali roll or whatever you want to do. And finally a Wild Standing 2. I bet Ling players are like, man, this dude hasn't done a Wild Standing 2 yet. Now I'm just trying to get that one last hit, and of course I punish this. Or no, I don't, but I get the round anyway. I don't know how I ended up off axis there. What happens here? I don't know. I don't know why I'm off axis, but he tries to sweep and gets punished for it anyway. Man, I press this button on my mic to mute it so I don't catch the coughs. Sometimes it doesn't work. Need to stop talking so much, but doing this commentary. All right, let's fast forward through this. All right, this is still a first to 5. So he won the first one. 3 in a row for me so far. Nothing we haven't seen before. Her another hurricane kick where I'm eating. Now there's a move that I have not seen. I don't know why he throws that. So now we are, you know, we're accustomed to each other. So now it's time to start throwing stuff out that we haven't seen yet. I believe that kick is usually found in a combo. Yeah, he's done that before. I'm talking about this kick right here with the sparkly stuff. The you can't sidestep it indicator. Like, I don't know what that is. I myself tried a full crouch 2-1 and I only hit one of them. That should have been a punish. Back 4-4 would have been the punish there for that launcher, but it looks so similar to the safe one that I'll deal with it. So now I have a 4-4-2, down forward 1. A lot of stuff that we have not seen or shown each other yet. So now I'm punishing the hurricane kick. Failed input with my 4-4-3 after the back 4-4. That's what that is. So there's the back 4-4. Here comes the failed 4-4-3 input, but he's not pressing anything, so it doesn't matter. Usually I punish that with while standing 4, but I'll take while standing 3 instead. Trying to look for a counter hit. I try to sidestep. He catches me with a dragon punch. He misses. He gets me the dragon punch while, so I'm back to running 3. Gets me the dragon punch. What happens next? Does he press a button? Yes. So he's gonna eat that round. After being so cautious and everything, he goes back to his like I go back to this, right? I go back to while running 3. He hits me with a dragon punch. He goes back to his offense, and so I hit him with the rage art. So things that we had established in previous rounds, we both forsake, and we go back to things that we should have learned, you know, 3 or 4 matches ago, sets ago. So here's me sidestepping those fireballs. I don't know what he tries to do there, but I get the counter hit. Here I am sidestepping 4, eating dragon punch. I duck anticipating the sweep and end up getting launched again. So there's that old stuff again that we should have figured out. I whiff, he punishes me. While running 3 again, he hits me with a dragon punch even off axis. And there's me trying to anticipate a fireball or him jumping in the air when I catch him. There we go. So in the very first sound, what where we're at 15:59, I actually opened with this. At the very first, right? I try to open with this. Down +4, but he hits me with a dragon punch. So here we are, 15 minutes later, or almost 16 minutes. Let's see, 15:59. There we go. So now here we are, almost 16 minutes later into this match. And now I open it because I've established that, hey, if you do other stuff, I might Art of Phoenix you. Even though my Art of Phoenix wasn't all that successful, it would whiff, he would block it, but he knows he can't open with the Dragon Punch. I mean, with the Hurricane Kick, though he has opened. So that's the thing. That's me being risky there, which I like to play risky, so I get rewarded that time. There goes another wild running 3, which he normally punishes. Punishes Art of Phoenix. And here we go again, just like previous round. He knocks me down, I duck. Here goes that offense. And I should punish it. Launch. This is all stuff we've seen before, right? So that time I try to end the round with down forward 1, which I had before in a previous set. Maybe the second or third, he blocks it. And now he's blocking my down 3s. And now I'm gonna die. Or no, how come he didn't kill me? I don't know, maybe he had a failed input that time. I don't know. But he gets me anyway. I just want to see where I mess up here. I can't get that one little clip of health. Oh. I should have punished that hurricane kick with back 4-4 like I had been, but I didn't for some reason. Because he had this little smidgen of health psychologically prompted me to improperly punish that hurricane kick. So, you know, those are a mistake like this. That's back 4-4. It's been back 4-4. But I go with down 3, which if he low parried, that would be even more embarrassing, right? So I'm going to eat that round because of failed punish. Well done. You got to capitalize on your opponent's mistakes. So remember last time I started in Rain Dance down 4? This time we both start. And it's an Art of Phoenix to duck under the hurricane kick. Well, actually I sidestep. I haven't hit him with down 4-3 even one time. But I keep doing it. There's another duck. Because I'm anticipating the sweep. I hate. So, I love Ling. But there are some commands that I hate. Like, maybe this is the only command that I hate. It's while rising back 4. I hate it because Elisa's really popular right now. And the proper punish for Ling, or Elisa's hop kick, is while rising 4. But you gotta make sure you block both hits of that hop kick or you'll get juggled. What often happens is, instead of while rising 4, I'll do while rising back 4. And that's what happens there. I'm ducking. I see the whiff. That's the whiff, right? And I get up trying to do a while standing 4, but I do while standing back 4. It hits this time, which I didn't even know it had counter hit crush property. I didn't know it had counter hit properties, to be honest. Because usually it whiffs. It's not fast enough. See, that's the thing. It's not as fast as a while standing 4. And so oftentimes when I do it against Elisa, it'll either whiff because she'll duck or she'll block it. But here I get it. I managed to convert like it's a 3, but not ideal. And so I finally, look at this. We're in match number 4, and I finally properly punish a dragon punch. Maybe I punish it one other time, but I come away from this match remembering I'm not punishing it properly. But then I whiff all the rest of the stuff, right? What happens there? Oh, I don't do 2. So muscle memory for me, I always do forward 3 after the launch. Ling players typically do down forward 2. I'm going to try to do it one day, but I'm so accustomed to doing this that I skip it. And so when you skip it, right here, you need to hit 2, not 1. But I hit 1, and so that ends up whiffing. The 2 realigns her, and you're able to finish the juggle, but I whiff, and I end up suffering because of it. There goes a throw attempt. I think that's my first throw attempt. I think by this match, I'm like, man, I have not tried to throw this guy yet. Me trying to inch my way in, and I fail anyway. He's like, oh, I see you sidestepping, let me hit you with this. Even though I'm sidestepping to his left. I think that move crushes sidestep right. Alright. Again, we are 4 matches in here. And this is the first time that I attempt back 1. So back 1 is Ling's 8-frame move. If you're getting rushed down by like a Huang or Geese or somebody like that, this is the panic move. So I don't know. I don't want to duck and risk eating another launcher. I don't want to stand and risk getting swept. So I'm like, all right, oh yeah, I need to try back one. And it works. So now I'm like, all right, every time I block some of his offense, aerial offense, am I going to be able to do it? Nope. I anticipated too quickly. He changes up on me after that back one. There we go, trying to rely on running 3 to get in on him. Now he's showing me stuff I hadn't seen before. There's a proper punish. This time he blocks. He doesn't move. He's finally learned his lesson. After back 4-4, you cannot press buttons. Because there it is. And this is me relying too much on down 4. Like, I'm already expecting the counter hit, and I'm already in motion anticipating that he's pressed buttons. And he's like, not so fast. I honestly don't know what I would do otherwise. Like, once I do that, like, what do I do now if it's not down 4? I just back? Like, what do I do at this point offensively? Forward 4, 3+4 to hop over him? No, that's spacing. If he was sidestepping, if he were not a 2D character, he would sidestep that. So I'm not sure, besides me paying attention to the counter hits. He was so far away, I didn't try back one that time. There he goes. He catching me ducking again. So, at win, I don't think it's necessarily anything I did, arguably. I think it's what he did. It's him not pressing a button after that block hurricane kick. And that's basically, look at what our health bars are right now. He presses a button, he gets launched. He's learned this now. And so now he punishes me. I guess you call it a punish, counter hit, whatever. And that's basically what sets the tone for the remainder of this round. And so he closes it out. Well done. Props. You can't get mad at somebody learning. That means that you have to, like, you adjust to them, they adjust to you, you gotta adjust again. So last set I began with forward 4 at 1 and we hit each other, we cancel out. This time I get it in on him, I creep up on it. So he backs up, I'm still watching his body language. So now I come in with the running 3 again. Still haven't learned my lesson. I can't sidestep those hurricane kicks. That's just me throwing stuff out there. That's just me partying hard. That's all that is. That's just a party hard. That's all that is. Like, I believe that sometimes you gotta make the person show you that they can punish it. There we go, back 1. Now I'm like, all right. That's a little late, but I got it. But see, this time, remember last time I did that punish? And I explained that usually Lings do down 4-2 after the launch. But this time I hit the 2 instead of 1, so I get the full combo to pick him back up. Or realign or whatever it is that went wrong. Here I am getting punished again. He's get back to dragon punching me. I'm back to just trying to sidestep hurricane kicks. He's less cautious with his offense now because he knows I have back 1. He's still not ducking down 4. Down 3-4, I should say. Here I am. Anticipating that he's gonna press buttons. That's just a guess, or guess. People see in the fighting game community, people say, "Oh, I did a read." No, man, ain't nobody Professor X up in here. I guessed, and I guessed correctly that he was going to keep going, because if I back up, he gets in on me. Like, let's see, where is it? Like there. Oh, I need to go back further. There's a time where he ducks in, he jumps in, I block, and he backs up instead of keep going. Where are we even? Did I go too far back? Yep, I did go too far back. Next time I'll try this and I have, what do you call it? The Adobe version. Adobe Premiere. I'll try to just do Adobe Premiere, and maybe I'll get better tools to do fast forward and rewind and all that kind of stuff. This is the first time doing this, so I excuse the low quality, what have you. So we're having to walk through this again. There'll be a time where he'll jump in, I'll block, and he's gonna stop. Yeah, so after I establish that I'm going to use back one, the next time he jumps in and I block, he's going to stop. See, that's when I try to do up back 3+4. So I'm glad I did rewind, because remember in one of the first two sets I try to do up back 3+4 here, and I launch him, but he gets me this time. There it is. So yeah, he blocks. So maybe that little swing kick thing with the glitter, maybe that has a different frames, and that's when it's like, oh, I'm not going to keep going in. So that's the thing. He doesn't keep going after that. See, this time though, he does. So one of the things that I might want to do is go back in this whole video, the whole thing, and pay attention to when he flips in and does a kick, or when he flips in and does the dive kick. So that's the difference between the two approaches. One is just that kick, which I back one it, right? And he doesn't want any of that preceding offense. And then the next time he does it, yeah, there it is. He backs up. See, I didn't even get the back one. He just backs up automatically. But this time he does the dive kick, and he presses. So I don't know if there's a frame thing in the player's guide to Akuma, but I guess that's the difference. But anyway, I guess that he's going to press a button, and he does. I get caught stepping or something. That's why he does that kick, to keep you from sidestepping. So I guess I have learned a little bit. If I've learned anything in this video, he jumps in to catch sidesteppers. Look, I'm almost to his back here on this axis when he's in midair. There it is, because remember I was sidestepping 3 that, and he land and get hit. There it is. Yep, he catches me. So that's why he does that. He does it again. Burn some meter to keep the offense up, because he needs this round. Finally blocks it down, and here I am. Art of Phoenix 4-3. I have not hit him with that yet. We're in, let's see, 1, 4, 5. We're in match number 5. I have not hit him with Art of Phoenix 4-3. Not once. Imagine playing as Ling and not hitting someone with Honor Phoenix forward tilde 3. Like, you're crazy. How are you winning matches? How are you playing Ling? So I'm still not ducking that. I don't. I'll definitely have to do better about my punishment, my blocking and punishment of those hurricane kicks. That's a pretty pathetic showing. He tries to do something, and it was wrong, whatever it was. There we go again. I'm trying to Ryu kick him, which if he were in the air with a hurricane kick, wow, that can be ducked. Did not know that. But I'm not sure if it's safe to duck here, even though that looks really cool. Look at that, man. That is awesome. That's just 21st century graphics right there. I don't know if it's safe to duck here because if he does the dive kick, I'm eating snow. So I don't know what I'm doing here, to be honest. He probably caught me in the middle of a backdash or something. How he does this, I don't know. How do you do this? Look at where he is on the screen right now. I'm on his back. But he's going to dragon punch me. Oh, I know what. I guess I take the time to realign or something. Yeah, here's the problem. What do I do here? I don't know. I don't know what the solution is. Someone's gonna have to tell me what I'm supposed to do right here. Like time step and be like, yeah, at 21 minutes and 20 seconds, you should have done X, and you wouldn't have eaten that dragon punch. I don't know. I think this is an Akuma special right here. The man's health hasn't even declined yet from the low kick. Like, and he's dragon punching me. That's me anticipating a fireball and hitting him with a starfall. That's all that is. So, way up in here somewhere, like, I don't know, 4 minutes, 5 minutes in or something like that, I start the round with Art of Phoenix, and I try to Art of Phoenix 3 him. Art of Phoenix 3 is another unpopular Ling move among Ling mains, but I try to work it in there. When I play a character, I try to use some of everything. Like, if you play against me, you're probably going to see 90% of the move list just cuz. That's how I like to play. And so here, I Art of Phoenix, and when I did it last time, he hurricane kicked right over my head, and so we whiffed each other. This time, I do it, and he's pressing buttons, and I get the launch or counter hit. So I rush in. I don't do anything because I'm anticipating a dragon punch. Remember, he's trained me. I'm late with the see, there it is again. I'm trying to back one this, but it's not working. I don't know why I back 3, besides the fact that I like back 3. It's one of my favorite moves in our arsenal because it looks so cool, but it's the incorrect punish for hurricane kick. We know that's back 4-4, right? We don't need to go back and look at that. Now, I did not know that he could dragon punch out of this. We're in 23 minutes in. Now, I haven't done actually 4 tilde 3 a lot. I use it sparingly in this matchup because of the way that you have to space Akuma. I'm trying to do while standing 4, he dragon punches it. So that's how tight the frames are. I whiff back 1 because I don't know at this time the difference between that tracking kick and the dive kick. Now, I figured that out watching this and doing the analysis that, hey, if he does a dive kick, I can back 1 this. But with that kick, there's too much space here. So I whiff. If he wasn't running away, he could whiff punish that. So this that should have been a back 4-4. But here we are again. Why am I being able to hit 3? Remember, we established that 3 wasn't punishing hurricane kicks? I don't know. Maybe it has something to do with the strength of the kick. Like in Street Fighter, when you have, what was it? It's jab strong fierce, and then it's like, is it weak, weak something roundhouse kick? I forget what the middle one is. Maybe a Street Fighter person can tell me what the middle strength kick is. But in Tekken you have 2 kicks, so maybe he's it depends on which version of the hurricane kick he does, which determines the punishment. I don't know. Jab, strong, fierce, light kick, weak kick. I don't, forward kick. I think it's forward from the old Street Fighter days. So here we go again. All right, so I did this. Here's the scramble. Remember last time we were off axis? I don't know why I'm off axis again. I don't know what's causing me to be off axis when he comes in with a Raging Demon from half screen distance. See, he thinks I'm coming in to rush him, which if I running 3 him, he's dead. So I don't know what he's doing here. That was a nice scramble for me. So here we go, back to trying the rain dance. Down 4, hurricane kick. I duck. He tries to launch. Now I can't punish all of a sudden. Finally hit him with down forward 3, which I've been trying to throw out there randomly. Nope, Art of Phoenix. You can't do whatever that stuff is. Finally hit it. Remember when I said I try to use 90% of the moveset? I haven't done up forward 1 the whole match, son. And here it is. Now I finally can hit down forward. I mean, for Art of Phoenix 4-3. And I can't crouch cancel. So because this is the first time I've hit 4-3, I don't know how he's going to respond. Now, if he moves, I should get while standing 4. Because it's the first time I've hit it, I don't know if he moves or not, and I would whiff. So I just go it down 3. So I gotta practice my crouch cancel to get a proper launch there. And that's just Ling things right there. That's just you thinking it's your turn when it's not. There I am trying to punish it. He should be able to. Now he'll look at this video and someone will say, man, you know, you can, if you block back 4-4, which he uses a lot, you can duck the second hit. So the next time we play, I expect him to be able to duck that. And then I'll have to adjust my punishments. Look at that. I'm proud of that one. So normally I come in, look at that spacing, son. Look at that beautiful spacing. And I finally hit Rain Dance 4 like I'm supposed to. Like a good Ling should. See, he's supposed to be able to duck that. I punished the whiff. Come in. Nope. I should combo that better. I guess he wants to be on the other side of the screen. I don't know. I don't know what the teleport was supposed to be. And there it is. First to 5. So yeah, that was pretty good. Yeah, the score is 10-6 because with Asuka it was like 5-4. And then of course he wins 2 matches against Ling. Not a bad player. He won a couple matches and he's not familiar with the Ling matchup, so relying on his offense and my over aggression to punish the dragon punches. So you know, going back to this, kind of sound off. I need to do better about my approach offense, which I finally get it right in this round. You don't need to be going against Akuma with while running 3s, right? They'll dragon punch you out of them. Something else are these hurricane kicks. I'm like, 25 to 35% efficient in punishing those. I eat most of them. I'd say 25% is probably more accurate in terms of my performance against the hurricane kicks because they were really disruptive to everything I was doing. So I need to look at the frame data to see if 3 properly punishes them or not, or should I rely on back 4-4? I don't know if it's a timing thing or an input thing on Akuma's part. Need to figure that out. Really, I should be going back to the first match that I lost, where he's just brutalizing me. Right? If I really want to learn, I need to learn from losing, not from winning. So yeah, that was a good match. You know, Keith B. I'll post this on Facebook if anybody wants to watch. My understanding is that there aren't many Ling players in the Michigan fighting game community, but every time I pull her out, when I show up to the tournament, she gets trashed, and I end up having to switch to Raven. So I don't know what that's about, but I'll keep practicing, and I know you will. So good games, and yeah, that's it. Phoenix Rising out.